I like it when they provide example pictures.
That looks cool.
Does it come with pictures?
Yes. Wow, this is amazing. This is like the best picture ever.
And if I was looking at it, I would be totes impressed.
Yeah, but you can't look at it.
I won't. I don't want to.
Oh, you can make pig iron.
Is that the kind of iron that
into the
points?
tank.
It's made from 1 iron, 1 blood, and 1 emeralds. Oh, bacon iron. Mm.
It's supposed to actually give you bacon when you kill things with it.
Seriously, there's bacon iron in there?
Pig iron, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so we cook.
That's a frying pan, though.
We cook. Is that gravel to make seared brick, or is that clay?
It's gravel, clay, and sand. One of each makes 2 seared bricks.
Yeah. Now I see. Well, it makes 2 grout.
Yes.
And then you cook the grout into seared brick. Okay. And the smeltery controller is basically a furnace made of seared brick. The drain is left and right legs, basically. Oh, seared glass, seared tank, seared window, faucet. Casting table is just pants. Upside down helmet makes a casting channel. Basic. Round stone. Liquid tin and gravel.
Trying to figure out which way I want my volcano to aim.
Liquid ender and obsidian makes endstone.
So when I have a power suit, I can fly, right?
Late game with enough upgrades, yes.
Okay.
We don't have the technology.
Someday we will. Alright, time to get down Mount Doom here.
Get down, get down.
I always wanted to have a flaming skull on top of a hollowed out volcano.
Now, where do you want to put the smeltery? It itself is a 5x5 structure, but I would recommend having minimum 7x7, more reasonably 9x9, so you have enough room to move around the damn thing.
Okay. Which part of it do we need access to?
Technically, only one of the faces. I mean, you could put it right in the corner here. It could work. It's just, if you have access to the entire smeltery all around, you can set up more complicated structures.
Should we make a room like a few blocks?
It's easier to set it up right now than to try to move it later.
Yeah, let's set it up somewhere evil. I didn't know if you know this, but that's sort of the goal.
Well, where do you think would look cool?
How high up does it have to be?
It doesn't need to be at any level, and it's only 1 block tall minimum.
No, I mean, how tall is it going to be? How many blocks high?
Minimum 1, and that can work, but I would recommend having it 3 to 4, just to be able to actually melt some decent amounts of materials.
Okay.
Should we just make like a smeltery room down here?
No, I'm making it up here in the dark.
Makes sense. Makes perfect sense.
I only wish I could dig faster more. I mean, that room down there is all nice and everything, but this is all like black lava rock, which is technically cooler. As soon as I make some black lava stairs to go up there, it'll be even cooler yet.
This furnace is slow.
Okay.
What's the recipe for aluminum brass? Because that'll be the next thing we need to make.
Aluminium. Let's take a look here. Block of aluminum brass. I don't think we need an ingot of.
Yeah, if we want to make like 1 ingot of aluminum brass, what's the recipe?
You need to. No, that's aluminum brass dust.
You can't make cobblestone steps?
It is apparently 3 aluminum ingots to 1 copper in a induction smelter.
It's 3 aluminum to 1 copper?
Yep.
We get any aluminum in our mining run?
Check the. Yeah, I've gotten a ton of it.
Yeah, there should be aluminum up the yin-yang.
Sounds painful and unhealthy.
Listen, consult your doctor.
Here, where it got put? I'm not seeing it in any of these chests. Oh.
Iron, Ingvar, aluminum. There's 52 there.
Oh, did we cook it straight up?
Yeah, a little sideways, but yeah.
We should have tried to run it through something else.
Oh, went through the pulverizer.
I don't believe it'll pulverize.
I hand cranked it.
Either way, we got plenty. 3 to 1, you said 3 aluminum to 1 copper?
Correct. According to the recipe. And it never lies.
Except when it totally does. Alright. Hollering out my volcano.
Alright, so while we've been kind of figuring this out, I've been cooking all the grout to make bricks, and I think I've got all the pieces we need to make a basic setup.
Oh, death trap. Nice. Okay.
So, where are we going?
Follow the stairs.
Hey.
Don't fall in that little hole. It would be unfortunate. The lava will cushion the blow. I like the snow. It makes it look safe.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it's just snow. La 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 la.
Little bit warmer than that.
I would have hollered out more room, but it's very slow without magical tools like that.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Apparently we're not all magical robots.
What do we got here? Are we going to plug this hole, or you want to leave it? Probably not safe.
I want to put some trapdoors on it, so someone will be foolish enough to actually open the trapdoor and say, I wonder what's inside.
What's this do?
What's this do? They'll be like, it's candy. They'll be like, okay. I forgot how to make a trapdoor. Yay. Okay. You jerk. If we've learned anything, that we might need to go like that at one point and let someone die. I need to hook this up to a button. I need a desk here with a button that has a door that drops people into the volcano.
Yeah.
You're probably wondering why I asked you here today. Well, we need you to die. Okay. I need
again.
Again? Yes. Sorry. It's one of those agenda things.
Alright, we can kind of clean it up later.
Nah. Okay. Yeah. So where are these bricks that you've made?
So, let's see. This room should be 9 by 9, right?
I haven't been counting.
Give or take, it's 9 by 9. It's actually 9 by 10, but that's okay.
Oh, we need to leave the room for the trapdoors.
That's what that 10th row is for. Okay.
That should be centered.
Okay, why does
Looks
it have
pretty
to be centered?
Because we want things square.
Again, we're just trying to set it up in such a way that we can actually work around the damn thing, because every face on the smeltery is a face you'd work with.
Okay. So it's gonna... There's a lot of things we have to use.
Only a mother could love it.
So I'm putting down smeltery bricks, so you got 9 of those as the base.
Okay.
And on the outside edges, you just put down bricks as well.
Pretty solid. Pretty solid.
Got good structural integrity.
We're gonna do that. Roller right there. Tank on the other side.
Okay. So that's a controller and the tank.
Going to actually do this. We're gonna.
Oh, it's crooked.
Stupid.
The drains, huh?
The drain is kind of weird. It's got the dot on it to show that it's a drain, but any side of the block can be used to drain from.
Okay.
Now the drains, you have to put little faucets on them. So I'm just going to set the faucets on the outside like this.
Neat.
It's delicious.
And that's where the creamy nougat comes from.
And then, at least for now, we're going to just dig into the ground. Later on, when it's one taller, we can do this so that it's not recessed into the ground, but this will work for now.
Okay, those are construct tables you're putting
The
down?
one's a casting table, and the other one is a casting basin.
Right.
The table is for single ingots or single items. That's like where you'll cast your actual tools. The basin is for doing entire blocks, if you want to cast like 9 ingots at a time.
Okay.
So, that's a functional smeltery right there. You can see the smeltery controller's lit up.
Okay,
Now,
yep.
this one doesn't hold much. It only holds 9 total things. So, you know, we definitely want to build a bigger one pretty quick here.
Hurry!
So, we need 3 to 1. So I'm going to go 3, 1. Get another set of those. So that should be enough for some.
We're closed.
That should be enough for some aluminum dust. Now the reason it's not running yet is we haven't given it any lava.
Remind me next time to just throw all the phones away.
No, wait a minute. Do I have it on me? No.
So I got a bucket. I just used it on that barrel we have downstairs just to steal a bucket of lava. I'm going to pour it into the tank.
Okay.
You're going to see the moment I do that, it's going to fill the smeltery with those blocks, and it's going to start melting them down.
Okay, cool.
They're fake blocks. They'll look like blocks, but they're not actually there. Now this is where you can get kind of tricky. When these melt down, it'll be a liquid in there instead. If we've done this right, we'll have aluminum brass.
So how do I put lava in?
You just pour it onto the seared tank.
I'm going to go over here. Yeah, you pour that in there. Okay.
There you go.
All right.
It'll hold a total of 4 buckets.
Okay, good.
So there's 2 in there now.
Yes. Grab one more. That'll be good for now. It'll keep using lava, but it's fairly efficient.
We do have some more down there.
Yes. What we want to do later is we want to set up some kind of a tank that pumps into this with liquiduct. That's why I put the tank on the side here, because we can interface with it with a pipe really easily.
Yeah, and just send the pipe down there.
Hey, it's got pink goo.
Mmm. Ah, when it hurts, it hurts.
That's what I was going to tell you. Now it's melted. Yes, once it's melted, you will hurt yourself by jumping in there, and you'll create blood in the tank. If you want to make pig iron, that's really the easiest way to do it. You bleed into the tank to make the blood that's necessary. You can also kill things in there, and that will work too.
So can I make pig aluminum?
No. That blood is going to be in the tank now, and it's going to be a little bit of a pain, but we'll get it taken care of.
But it looks delicious.
All right.
This
So
is only 5 millibars.
Yeah, but it'll never go away. So the 6 ingots that we put in there, plus the 2 other, we had 6 aluminum, 2 copper, 3 to 1 makes aluminum brass, so we have 8 aluminum brass now.
Okay.
And 5 blood.
And 5 millibuckets of blood, yeah.
So how do we...
Now, if we come down here, did you guys make any of those pieces out of stone?
Yes.
I did.
This
I did.
stone pickaxe here. It is
We
entirely...
need the actual pieces, though.
Oh.
So say you want to, let's figure you want to make a hammer right away. We're going to take a hammer head. We're going to need a heavy tool rod.
So I got a
tough
stone
rod.
binding.
I have a
I got
hammerhead.
a lot of stone there.
Do you have the actual hammer head still?
No.
Yes. I do.
Okay.
Oh, you have the actual stone hammer head still.
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm going to make a large plate out of stone, and I'm going to make a tough rod out of stone.
Okay.
That
This
sounds
is-
rather homoerotic.
Yes.
Only
I'm glad
to you,
picked up on
man.
that. I'm going to take this pattern chest upstairs, too. So now, if you put your hammerhead onto the casting table,
Alright.
and
there
then
we go.
right-click on the faucet, it should start pouring out the
Whoa.
aluminum brass. 1 ingot of aluminum brass is enough to make 1 cast. 2 ingots of gold will make a cast as well. So
Okay.
aluminum brass is a much better exchange rate, but you know if you're
Yay.
tight on, you can use gold instead. So now you take your piece away,
Yeah.
put a stone rod pattern there instead. You just right-click on it; it'll pick it back up.
My
I got it.
inventory is full. Alright.
Then finally, we're going to put that heavy plate down.
The creeper.
Oh, all right. So now I like these pattern chests then to hold the actual case. It's the same kind of rules. You're going to need them to make the stuff, but you may as well have somewhere to put it in the time being.
Okay.
Now we have enough to cast 5 more items.
Okay.
A sword is probably pretty useful.
And
Let's-
there's still blood in there.
Yeah, we'll take care of that in a second. Let's see, we need a tool rod. The swords are all the same, basically, by the way. It's always a sword, a blade, a tool rod, and then it just depends on what handle you give it. There's the hand guard, the wide guard, and the crossbar. And then technically there's a full guard, but you have to find it in a village.
Okay.
Do we need a binding?
A hand guard. We need a binding for...
I don't know. I have a stone binding.
We will need that. That's... you're talking a tool binding? That's probably what
Yeah,
it is. A little crossbar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what's used to make the basic tools. So if you want to make, like, an axe or a pickaxe... actually, a basic axe, I guess, doesn't need it. Oh, the battle axe. Okay. So, like, if you want to make a battle axe, a pickaxe...
So the stone
Ooh,
hammerhead, can I put that in? No, it doesn't go in there. So I need another chest to put that in.
I'm going to put down a hand guard. Cast that real quick. Sword blade.
Neat.
And tool rod.
I'm gonna warn you, that's still gonna be very warm. I don't think proper time has been given for that to cool off.
You know, I think my hands are just really thick or something because I'm picking it up and doing all right.
Alright.
Or maybe it's the
So-
gigantic robotic power suit.
That
It
could be.
This thing is cooled by
Children's tears.
yes.
Blood of the innocent.
Let's see. We got 2 more ingots. Got a tough binding. Let's get an excavator. The shovel that digs out 3x3 is pretty nice too.
Okay.
That should burn up all of the... Oh, whoops. I did this wrong. I tried to throw the wood one on there. That
Why
didn't work so well.
would you?
Cast these. So now, actually, if you guys want to make some of the tools, we just have to put the materials into the smeltery and melt them down.
Okay.
We didn't get any
Whoa. Get that back.
obsidian yet, did we?
So if I got a the stone pickaxe here and I throw it in, then what do I do?
That actually doesn't do anything.
Huh. Why'd I do it?
It's kind of weird. Honestly, I don't know why. I'm not sure why they let you put the stuff into the casting basin, because I've yet to figure out a reason that that's useful. Putting a bucket in, though, will actually fill it. So if you put a bucket onto the table here and pour it into the bucket, it'll fill the bucket. So we've got a little bit of blood left in the tank, and the only way to get the blood out of the tank is to break the smeltery controller.
No!
My blood!
I was going to get a bucket of it.
You would need to get a full 1,000 millibuckets.
I don't have 1,000 millibuckets of blood.
At 5 millibuckets,
go stand in there.
Every half a heart, this is going to take a while.
So we need like an infinite pig farm above it or something like that. Just so we can have a bucket of blood.
The sad thing is that it really isn't that good. I've made a pig iron tool and I was not impressed.
I have a way to use up hearts. I'll have the kids log in.
There you go.
Hey, children. We just need your blood.
So, I mean, at this point, alamite rather, is kind of the direction you'd want to go.
Okay.
That or steel.
Do we have alamite?
Actually, you know what? We could cheat steel. Steel will work. Let's see. How much iron do we have, and how much coal do we have?
We have 64. Yeah, we got 2 stacks of iron.
Right?
Yep.
There is a inefficient but quick way to make steel. Come over to the crafting station.
I have almost a stack of coal.
See, I'm making a little star around the pickaxe. Put the iron in the middle.
Okay. I didn't grab it. Okay, iron in the middle.
It's horribly inefficient.
Steel
but it will
dust.
Make steel.
So we want to take that?
Yep, that'll get you 8 or 16 steel.
Yep.
Fortunately, if you want to make a hammer, you're going to need...
Just trying to get a hammer here, buddy.
16.
So what do I do with this now? Do
27.
I smelt it?
Right. Yes, you throw it in the furnace and it should turn into steel bars.
Okay.
Again, this is kind of the wrong way to do this.
In the furnace it goes. I can only put in not that many at a time?
Yeah, you can only do 9 at a time.
Couldn't we make this higher and fit more?
We can. For every level you get another 9. The problem is I'm completely out of smeltery blocks or seared bricks or anything. I mean, it actually looks like I have 8. And we need 12 per level.
Okay, and what are those made out of again?
Grout, which is sand, clay, and gravel.
Okay.
I have 30 clay left.
Oh. Smelt, 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 smelt! Okay.
You have 26 seared bricks here.
Oh, okay. So then we might be...
So, why do I have 29 steel dust? That was in the redstone furnace?
I'm assuming that's where Rocky Rococo's cooking them?
That's where I was.
I stole them. I thought I'd put it in there, so I'll give it back. Sit down yet? Sit down yet? No. So, oh, and we got disconnected.
I see you left the game.
I got disconnected. How about that?
Yeah. It's probably because of your distance from the no.
Okay, I was watching the smeltery as all those things got done cooking.
That might have been my fault. I'm over here kind of modifying it now that it's 1 block taller. So I'm assuming the smeltery had to do an update while you were looking at it and probably crashed you.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
I'm going to take blame on that one because I'm pretty sure it was my fault.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to blame you.
So we got 9 gets in there. Well, you can cast through your first item. So if you want to make a hammer, grab your hammerhead cast out of the fancy pattern chest there.
Okay, so excavator or no hammerhead.
Yep.
Okay.
Now that's going to take 8 material costs, so you're going to put that into the casting table. That should put down the. You almost never use the base.
Oh, and the casting table, right?
Yes.
So there.
And now pour it out.
Cool.
Take a bit to fill it up. Once it's full, it should kind of flash and change color, and then you know you have your finished hammerhead. And that just burned 8 ingots.
All right, cool.
So there's one part. Now, that is the most important part. Whatever you make the main piece out of is the material you have to use to fix it and determines the base durability. The other thing that goes into the durability is your handle. Now, whoever has the materials in U-Book, the red one, you can take a look at the different materials you can do the handle out of, and it'll show you different modifiers.
Okay. What if I used, like, can I use a ruby?
You can't use that kind of stuff.
Why not?
I don't know, because it's not from this mod.
But it's, okay.
I know, it's sad. Now, I wouldn't recommend making the whole thing out of steel. You could, but it's kind of better to mix and match in some cases.
Okay, so what should we use here?
Materials have inherent bonuses. Next material you'd want to use is wood or a paper.
Paper. I want to use paper.
Paper gives the modifier writable. What writable does is for every paper component in the tool, you can add another modifier. By default, the tool allows 3 modifiers. So say you make a paper hammer, you know, the steel head, steel handle, paper plates.
Okay.
You actually get 5 base modifiers. That means that you could have 5 speed upgrades or silky touch or, you know, whatever you'd want to basically enchant it with.
Okay. So,
fortunately, we don't have paper.
Yeah. Is the handle interchangeable, or could I take it apart and rebuild it?
No. Once the thing is built, that's what it is. Okay. Who has the book right now?
I do.
What's stone give you? What's the handle modifier, and does it have an inherent bonus? Don't think that's the kind of stone we're talking about.
Oh.
Stick, iron, stone rod, stone bound.
Oh, it's a stone bound?
Okay.
Stonebound is not bad, because stonebound is basically, as the tool breaks down, it mines faster.
So it breaks faster. Okay.
I guess. Being a steel head, it shouldn't be that bad. Does the stone handle give you at least a 1x multiplier if used as a handle?
Handle modifier 0.5.
Shitty.
Yeah. Can make a iron one.
What's iron?
Handle modifier 1.3. Reinforced.
Steel gives reinforced as well, right?
Probably.
Look through the book and see what it says.
Cactus, obsidian, bone. I can use bone. It has no material trait, though.
What's the modifier?
Just creepy.
1. We have any alumite or netherrack or blue?
Don't have alumite. Actually, bone wouldn't be bad then. Bone viable, because that's something we have.
You seem to have a lot of bone.
So I'm going to make that for you. It's a tough rod, so it'll take 3 bones to do it.
Okay.
I want one.
No bones
There's your
about
bone
it.
tough rod.
Okay, so where do I put this thing together at?
This is all done inside of the tool forge.
Okay.
You got to pick your hammer, but you'll see you need the head, the tool rod, and 2 plates. So we still need 2 plates.
Okay, so what are the plates gonna be?
The plates, I mean, those are 8 material cost as well. I would recommend making 1 out of stone. It's a material we actually have, and it's really, the plates are just modifiers. Okay. So by doing like stone, you're going to add that stone bound. Stone bound does stack, so you could make them both out of stone if you want.
Okay, well, let's just do that, because I'm going to get this made. So, stone, and that's just the large plate pattern?
Yeah, the little creeper face.
Okay.
I actually have one of them. Hold on.
It's okay. They're easy to make.
Well, you need 1, Rocky, right? Or 2, I guess?
Okay.
Yep.
1.
So... Alright. Dink, dink.
There's 2.
Dink, and dink. Hammer time!
Oh! Darn it. You're
Too
always
late.
too quick.
Don't worry, I'll press undo.
Okay, cool. Now, Rocky, if you'd like, you can name your tool as you're making it.
All right.
I could have named it.
Yes. You can name it still, because the next time you modify it, you can also put the name in the tool forge at the top, and it'll take that name.
So you have 3 modifies? Okay.
So, you know, as you're putting it in there, if you type in a name at the top of the tool forge, it'll give it that name.
Okay.
Kind of like using an anvil.
Yeah, so now I need to build an anvil.
You don't need an anvil. Everything that you do with that tool is done on the tool forge.
Okay. I still want an anvil. Adds decorum. Alright, let's see how this works.
Okay, so how do I put this thing together?
Yay!
In the upper left,
I now
you gotta
make
pick
enormous
what you
holes.
want to do. So you're trying to make a hammer.
Okay, so I have to find the hammer. Okay.
Now fill the blanks.
It's everything I ever dreamed it would be. You know, when you want to holler out a volcano, this is really the only way to do it. Okay.
Yay,
All
I
right.
now have a crappy hammer.
Crappy hammer of crapitude. I hope I don't regret that. Okay, don't regret that. Yay. Alright. So guys, it's been... I think this would be a good place to stop now that we got our hammers. So, yes, that's so disturbing. So, we've got us a cool little start on our forge here. We got some hammers, and soon we can start doing all sorts of cool things here. Like setting up traps to kill people. Alright. So. Sound good? I'll see you guys later, okay?
Alright.
See you later.
Alright.